there is definitely more awareness. But the shift is slow actually, I think. Slowly lah. Because it is not easy to make people convert from eating all the nice food that they like. But we need to give them a chance to really try. The problem is a lot of people don't even want to go and try vegetarian, don't even want to go in restaurant. So I've decided that, with of course a lot of encouragement with what Suchi is doing. So I thought I can play a role and help in that by creating. So it is my goal and plan to have many vegetarian restaurants and make it available and accessible to the public to try. And we try not to charge too much, try to be reasonable in pricing. Recently we joint venture with Salah. I heard of Salah Vegan. There's started by a Malay guy called Fauzi, I think, Fauzi Hussein. So he gave a talk in Suchi. I saw his talk also, so I went to his restaurant. So I actually, frankly, a lot of vegetarian restaurants don't do that well. So we talked and then I said, well, why not we can joint venture with you if you are interested. So now we have a joint venture. So Salah has become, we have a stake in Salah. We own about maybe 49%. He has 51%. Because he's a founder, we want him to be committed. So we just started the second Salah outlet. So we're going to set up a few more Salah outlets. And then we're also just talking to another lady who has got this restaurant, Real Food. Sharina, yeah, Real Food. So we are going to also have a joint venture. So if there are vegetarian restaurants, I don't mind investing. And the idea is, because a lot of vegetarian restaurants after COVID, everyone is actually suffering. So we thought we'd step in and so that they don't have to, they can continue business, working together. And I also need their expertise, their knowledge in this, so that together, hopefully, all can succeed and more people can be vegetarian. Because if more vegetarian restaurants close down, then how are we going to increase the number of people becoming vegetarian? And I really want to help to spread and encourage more people to be vegetarian. I sincerely believe that it is good for Mother Earth, good for the environment, because we know being a non-vegetarian, like eating a lot of beef, cattle produce a lot of methane gas that actually hurts and increase global warming. And I also believe that if we can make more people become vegetarian, they will have, they'll be more, I would say, at least they will understand why we must be, we must try to love animals and not to kill them for food. So that is good, I believe, overall, for when people have that compassion for animals, I think it is good for society. So I think vegetarian, it is very good, and I didn't know the benefit until the last 5 years. So I believe that there's a lot of benefit, and so I'm trying to contribute in my small way to make more people have access to vegetarian food, so that more people will become vegetarian. Actually, you see, I think being a vegetarian, I think there are many Indians, Hindus, and Buddhists who are vegetarian, but very small in the Muslim community and among Malays. Like you see, Hindu, you have to be a vegetarian because the Hindu belief, and then the Buddhists, many Buddhists believe. Every time I tell them, if you don't mind, I am serve vegetarian. Most of them say don't mind, and then after that they say, hey, it's very nice, very delicious. I didn't know that. Many say I didn't know that. So like for example, I host dinner recently, just 2 weeks ago. I hosted a birthday party for Tun Mahathir, so we have about 200 over people, 250 people. And last year also the same. Last year I hosted here in Medina also, all vegetarian. This year was all vegetarian. Yeah. Okay. So nobody complained. Even Tun Mahathir also don't complain, but he joked about it. He joked, oh, you're making me eat. You're making me eating grass only. So he joke only. He's just joking, but And then he admits that it tastes good. After I became a vegetarian, I told the management, hey, you should consider and change, we should change. But we did it just for our invited guests, the chairman's suite. So that place all vegetarian. You can't do it with the normal people, it's a bit difficult, the normal fans, but we tried, so we started. I think we are probably maybe the first club or the second club to have done this.
Yes.
Yeah, most don't. In fact, we have some guests who come or say, they're looking forward to eat meat and all this, but after a while they eat, I mean, there's okay. People, when it's provided, when they are guests, usually people don't really make a fuss. People will eat. I always believe that. Of course, we will try our best to serve them as delicious a food as possible. The lesson, I think, is I believe that we should not be killing so many animals. The whole world, if you look at the statistic, every day a few hundred animals are being killed. And animals, what is the difference between us and animals? You've seen a lot of videos. So they are more loving to their offspring than sometimes human beings. You see how they protect their, all the animals, whether it's dog, cats, all. Even birds. You see the mother birds go and look for and come and feed their baby. How hard work they do. We are lucky. Some of us don't have to work so hard to do what they have done. See, all the birds are the same. They have to go and look for food to feed their baby and then fly far away. They just bring one worm and feed the baby, or bring whatever food to feed the baby. So, hopefully, if people believe and have more compassion for animals, then there'll be more vegetarian. And I think it's good for the world.
Yes.
So when will that come? It will come, but we hope it's not take too long.
Yes.
So all of us should try to do our part. We
you.
try to assist to make more people understand that being vegetarian, it is good for the earth, good, what we call Mother Earth. No, I believe this will but of course we don't know whether in future there'll be more. We hope, we pray there'll be no more pandemic. Because we all know, remember the last pandemic was 100 years ago, the Spanish flu. That's 100 years ago, and then this happened now. This even is bigger than the Spanish flu, because the Spanish flu didn't come to Asia. But this one is worldwide.
Yes.
Worldwide, because we are more mobile. All of us are more mobile. In 13 hours we can be in London. In 18 hours we'll be in New York. Things like that. So we are all more mobile. So it spread faster. Those days it's not so mobile, so it's more contained. So we hope there'll be no more pandemic. We hope, at least we all hope in our lifetime. Maybe we hope the next one, if they want to come, maybe 100 years. So not our lifetime. We all suffered this one. But of course, a lot of us are lucky. I mean, in Malaysia, a lot of us are very lucky. Very few people got it, you see. So of course, we all have to take precaution. We're pretty lucky because the government did a good job. I mean, we must give credit where credit is due. Sometimes, people always criticizing our government. Yes. They did a good job in this. Ministry of Health did a good job. Government did a good job. And the government, the Prime Minister, and the Minister all did a good job. If the Minister of Health said do it, if they are strong, they say, no, forget it. Our economy is important. Never mind, no lock. We don't want the lockdown. Let it be free. Then I think there'll be a lot of problems. So in a way, the lockdown and this type of thing is good. It is also disciplining people.